Today's scripture is from Matthew chapter 28, verses 1 through 10. After the Sabbath, as the first day of the week was dawning, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary went to see the tomb. And suddenly there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord, descending from heaven, came and rolled back the stone and sat on it. His appearance was like lightning, and his clothing white as snow. For fear of him, the guards shook and became like dead men. But the angel said to the women, "Do not be afraid, for I know that you are looking for Jesus, who was crucified. He is not here, for he has been raised, as he said. Come, see the place where he lay. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, he has been raised from the dead, and indeed, he is going ahead of you to Galilee. There you will see him. This is my message for you." So they left the tomb quickly with fear and great joy and ran to tell his disciples. Suddenly Jesus met them and said, "Greetings." And they came to him, took hold of his feet, and worshipped him. Then Jesus said to them, "Do not be afraid. Go and tell my brothers and sisters to go to Galilee. There they will see me."
Oh my. The one time of the year you get to hear my sermon. And based on this, you're going to either come back or not come back, right? I just want to say hallelujah and that love is with us. I want for us to just take a moment and to notice where we are and really be with the people who are sitting next to us. Would you just kind of like take it all in? Don't stare at me. Look at each other. Look at each other, right? Here's the thing. We get to be here, and I want us to really feel it because we made it through 95 days of this year. It's been 95 days. You're like, has it only? It's only been 95 days. But many times I've mentioned there's a 100-day marker that a lot of cultures celebrate. If you reach the 100th day, then there's nothing you cannot not do. And that's kind of how I feel about us today. We have survived 95 days of this year, and there is no doubt we will continue to do so. But life is fragile right now, is it not? It's like every time you wake up, you're hit with news that's sometimes even hard to mention here. We are dismantling systems that we built, and they are targeting a lot of things. And I know when you open your phone, you might say, "Oh, not today," and just kind of put them away. And when it does, I know what it's like to feel disoriented. To feel like, what the heck is going on? Where is normal? When will we ever arrive to a place where things feel familiar, things are okay, and that we don't have to always be on constant vigilance for something might bad happen? And that response is very human, but we're not going to stay there. We're going to look at what these women did. These women, two women, Mary Magdalene and Mary, went to the tomb. They're not coming with special spices as noted in other gospels. But in this gospel, particular Matthew, mentions that these women were going. We don't know why they were going. Why were they going? What were they hoping to see? What were they hoping to hear? Other than maybe when there was love and there is an undying connection you want to accompany. So these women go, and they couldn't stay away. And in this moment, the earth shakes. It is also the only gospel that mentions there's an earthquake. As soon as the resurrection happens, there's an earthquake. Now, here's what happens. As the earth moves, the angel descends, face shining, lightning, white as snow. And the stone like is over stone, was rolled away. This is how I normally talk too. But the stone isn't rolled away to let Jesus out. The stone was rolled away for the woman to see with their own eyes, embodied self. But here's the thing that I've been really noticing this time of the year. There were other folks in that space who experienced and saw the same thing. And as soon as they did, guess what? They were stunned and they were like dead men. They froze. Now, these are guards who've been trained, right? These are guards who know what they're doing. They're not going to put like immature, unprofessional guards standing in front of that tomb. They're going to have some real ice dudes, just kidding, real guarding that place. And those same guards who experienced the lightning and everything, they just froze. And we don't know nothing about what they do. But in the same type of experience, women are still standing. I'm like, why? Why are the women standing and why some groups still collapse? And I'm like, It's not like the women were braver. It's not like the woman has secret ninja skills that they can come out and do, right? So what was the difference? And we also know from the gospel that they were still terrified. They were still terrified from what this happened. And not to mention, if it wasn't scary, the angel says, do not be afraid. Why? It's freaking scary. Right? Or else why would the angel say? Angel's not saying forget about your fear. The angel's not saying dismiss it, but angel says, I know what you're seeing here, kind of crazy stuff. I know it can look real scary, but do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. What you're looking for, what you're hoping for, what you're yearning for, it's not here. It's not here, but it's gone ahead of you. And go. Go and you'll find. And I think about how we, right now, are in a time when we could be immobilized, where we might feel like whatever we do might not amass to anything, when we have healthcare systems that are gutted. Idaho just recently passed a law that would ban transgender individuals from using the restroom. The teachers have to call it out. Just awful. We still have groups of community that are out to dehumanize our folks. Our own United Methodists are having a conference this year in Idaho. What are we going to do about our transgender clergy? Are we still planning to have the conference there? Or what about the General Conference? General Conference is going to be held in 2028 in Minneapolis. Ouch. There's something to think about. And I know when we think of everything that we are consuming and that we are absorbing, it can feel like there's nothing we can do. And it may stop us to freeze and feel like we really can't do anything. But friends, resurrection is not a doctrine. It is a direction. And these women went. They were terrified, but they still went. And I wonder if the difference between the men and the women, I'm not saying there's gender difference here, but I wonder if the difference was that these women, with what they experienced, they had a community to go back to. As soon as they experienced this, more than they could ever describe, more than they could just hold it in, that they had to go and share. I think the difference is that they had a place to go back to where this news will become a good news for them. These disciples had no idea what to expect. They were left to navigate this world all by themselves without their teacher. And so in this doubt, in this uncertainty, in the fear, friends, in brokenness, Because here's the thing. The people who criminalized Jesus, still there. The people who humiliated disciples, still there. The people who made such a hard time for these Christians at that time, still there. Terrified for their lives. And yet, because they had a community to go to with their big emotions, as opposed to the guards, who knows, maybe they said, I don't know what the heck happened there, but whatever happened, those are some freaks. Is something otherworldly thing happen? I don't know what the heck happened. They might go and just suppress or just tell it as it is or something else. But in that same experience, the woman, still terrified, had a community to go to share this news. And in that mix, even before they even get to their community, in the motion, in the movement, they meet Jesus. They meet resurrection in that messiness. Friends, we get to be here. We get to be here. The good news is that every time people want us to be separated, you all say, I know what you want me to be an enemy of this person, but I'm not going to let you. I'm going to love this person, as hard it may be. The good news is, every time we meet, offer a presence, we remind our folks that you're not alone. You come here in moments like this and you remind each other, I know it's been real tough, hasn't it? The loss, the grief, things are still happening. Life's still happening, right? Loved ones pass away. Our loved pet ones pass away too. Life keeps happening. It doesn't stop. But guess what? You have a community to go to who will be there and say, yes, your big emotions, I can hold it for you. I believe you. And it's real. The good news is you all gather over 600 pounds of goods to send to our Southwest Hope. And you know what? Last week, when Jim Cooper from Southwest Hope came, I was kind of nervous. I was ready to hear churches ought to da-da-da-da stuff. But Jim was actually acknowledging how Vermont Hills, you guys were action-oriented folks, that you moved your faith into action. Right? Friends, resurrection lives in us. You are the resurrection. In this messiness, in this uncertainty, in the place where our systems are dismantling and the world could have us say, we need to go in war. No. The good news is that we decide to see differently. We decide to see that every time we hold our grief, every time we run to each other, resurrection happens. Every time when we choose to be together, not be stunned by death, but be called into life. Friends, the angel said he has gone ahead of you. Love has gone ahead of you. That's why we continue to move out, move within. And through our walks, we have had the honor of meeting new friends, and we will be embracing, we will be running towards the new members who have decided Vermont Hills will be the community for them. So friends, I want to acknowledge the new members who will be initiated into Vermont Hills at this time. That'll be Chandra. Come on up forward. Ryan, come on up forward. Sam and Ryan, come on up forward. Kyle Hagstad, where are you? Come on up forward. Marvin, come on up forward. Oh. The true gift of our members here today is that you have to know and hear how we got connected. But, friends, Easter, we are not here to evangelize. We're not doing this to grow in numbers, but this is our commitment saying, if you need a community and if you need a place to run, we will be here. We will show up for you. Do you believe it? Yes. And so, friends, here, Kyle. Chandra. I know you guys have to like bow down. Sorry, I'm so low. Good thing about being short. Sam, welcome. Blessings to you and Marvin. Friends, our commitment. You are not alone. You are not alone. We will commit to being the community where you can run to. Let us give a huge round of applause for our new family members. Okay, you may take seat. You can go back, take your seat, thank you. And we will go straight into our communion, friends.